I have 2 laundry baskets down beside me. Why? Why do you have laundry baskets, Joe? Because that was the chosen vessel to get these books outside. But it's a beautiful, overcast, rainy day, and hopefully it doesn't rain on the books. We shall see, but I'm going to try and get this book haul in before it starts raining on the books. So what do we have today? We have some manga, we have some special editions, we have mostly sci-fi and fantasy, if I'm being completely honest. But we do have some romance in there as well. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it because it's a little chilly out here and the sky's looking a little questionable. We might have to move to the porch. I'm not quite sure yet. My best friend's Exorcism, Grady Hendrix. Yes, Grady Hendrix. I read this in October. I really liked it. This is one of my favorite covers of like ever. It looks like an old VHS tape. It's set in the 80s, so it's supposed to look like an old slasher 80s type of possession shit, you know. I really like this book. I love this cover, and I am so happy to own it because it's one of my favorite covers, I think. Next we have volumes 3, 4, and 5 of Vinland Saga. I've been slowly making my way through Vinland Saga within the past like few months, and I've really been enjoying my time with it. It's a lot of fun. It's really kind of brutal at times, but excuse me, Mr. Bird, I'm doing something. I haven't read Omnibus 5 yet, but I'm planning to do that in November, and I'm really excited. It's gonna be a great time. Another favorite, I got Morning Star, Iron Gold, and Dark Age, which is books 3, 4, and 5 in the Red Rising saga. I have read Morning Star. It was an emotional roller coaster. I had a lot of, there was a lot of tears shed during Morning Star. Iron Gold is another really good addition into the series. A lot of people don't like Iron Gold. I really did. Planning on reading Dark Age in November, though now that I'm holding it, it looks a lot bigger than I thought it was. It looks a lot bigger than I thought it was, but I am excited nonetheless. Next we have some special editions. These are the Kickstarter editions of the Stay a Spell series by Juliet Cross, which if you don't know, if you're new here, the Stay a Spell series is one of my favorite series of all time. It's a great paranormal romance series if you're into that. So we have Wolf Gone Wild. They also came with some page overlays. Here's one. Beautiful, gorgeous. Don't Hex and Drive, which has this beautiful green. There's a droplet on it. I'm sorry. Here's one of the overlays for that one. Witches Get Stitches, which is probably my favorite of the covers. Maybe my favorite. I'm not quite sure. Here is one of the overlays for that one. I just love the purple. I've been in like a purple, like blue mood for a couple of months. Always Practice Safe Hex, which is another gorgeous one. A little bit of spicier overlays on there. Okay. Resting Witch Face, which is another favorite. Beautiful, gorgeous, fantastic. And then finally for the series, we have Grim and Barrett, which is another fantastic cover. I love the pinks and the purples. One of my favorites as well. And then also what came with the Kickstarter was a copy of the novella collection, which is Walking in a Witchy Wonderland. It's like a Christmas special. There's that one. Next, we have 4 volumes of Priest, which is a manhwa that is unfinished. I really love it. I really enjoy it. So I want to collect the ones that are out. Priest by Munwoo Hyung. Cool beans. So we have volume 12. I love the art style in here. Volume 13, which is another just fantastic cover. Volume 14, which is fantastic. Again, repetitive, we know. And then volume 15. The art style is like this kind of dark, scratchy kind of art. I'm not quite sure how else to explain it. Here's like the title page. There's only 16 volumes that ever came out, so I'm like right on the cusp of being done with collecting the volumes that are out. But like I said, it's one of my favorite manhwa series ever. So of course I want to collect them even though it's not a finished series. Next, another fantastic cover in my opinion is The Grace of Kings by Ken Liu. This is the UK paperback edition, which I like a lot better than the US covers. That's just a personal preference for me, but this just looks like a whimsical, magical time, which I know is not the story of The Grace of Kings, but I just love this cover. I love the colors. I love cherry blossom looking flowers. We've got like a big kingdom or something. We've got something flying there. The spines. Have you seen the spines that are like all together? People who have all of these editions, they just look so freaking good. I love them so much. I haven't read this one yet. I'm planning on starting the series in the beginning of 2024. I just bought it a little early. Okay? Next we have 2 more of my favorite covers. This is just like my favorite covers. Let's just talk about my favorite covers. Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I'll have the link to every single book that I'm talking about down below. Just looking at them on the shelf just makes me happy. I haven't read this yet, and I also haven't read this one, which is Yumi and the Nightmare Painter, which is, it's my favorite like cover of the 2. I haven't read this one yet either, but Lord have mercy, it's just so beautiful. This also has you know, these just gorgeous in papers and some interior artwork as well. Look at this. I mean, I'm just like, this sticker came with it, so I've just been keeping it in the book, but look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful, so gorgeous. The next two are some more UK paperbacks. I've been ordering a lot from Blackwell's apparently, but we have Royal Assassin and Assassin's Quest. Like I said, these are the UK paperbacks. I mean, I just love seeing all of them, all of the Realm of the Elderlings books all together on people's shelves. I just think they look just so good. They just have this beautiful medieval quality to them that just, oh my gosh, I just love them. And I'm currently reading Royal Assassin as well, so I love the green on Assassin's Quest. Maybe I'm going into like my green era. I love these so much. The American ones, I think you can only get them in either the illustrated special editions or in the mass market paperbacks. It's starting to rain. We need to move. This is what happens when you wait till the last second to film a video. You have to film it in the rain. Wrong choices were made. Wrong things were done. Let's try to get this done before the rain comes. We have some Eragon books. I rebought my copy of Eragon because I had the hardcover and I really just wanted the paperback to match my paperback set. We have Brisingr and also we have Inheritance, which I loved. It's getting darker. Oh no. Following along with the Eragon thing, we have The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm, which is the short story collection after the events of book 4. I read this in October, really enjoyed it. The new release, Murtagh by Christopher Paolini. I absolutely love this cover and it's so massive and I'm so excited to get into it. It's a little bit more of a grown-up-ish cover, more like upper YA, following the kind of throne of glass person walking towards you trend. So I'm interested to see if Murtagh's going to be a little bit aged up as well, not in terms of like character age, but in terms of maturity level for the book. We'll see. We'll see. The next two that I have are A Time of Blood and A Time of Courage, both by John Gwynne. This is books 2 and 3 in his Of Blood and Bone series. I haven't started this yet, but John Gwynne is a writer that I absolutely trust after reading The Faithful and the Fallen, and I do think that once I get into these books, I'm gonna want to read them pretty close together. I love these covers, you guys. I like them a lot more than the Faithful and the Fallen covers. Fantastic, fantastic, good times. The last book for this book haul is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, which I am currently reading, and I'm not liking it very well. Some of the characters right now I'm really irritated with, and I kind of just want to beat them with a sledgehammer over the head. I got the sprayed edges, and I do have to say that the sprayed edges are not very good quality. Mine has multiple damaged spots. As I'm reading through them, the black is flaking off. It's not super duper noticeable on the camera, but I'll insert a picture. But we shall see, we shall see, we shall see. So I now have to go inside because it is raining. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please consider staying and joining the NotSoAverageJo army. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know if I should prioritize some over some others. But I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.